Hey. Oh, hey. Gosh, morning. How am I? Chat, I'm injured. I injured myself on the walk up yesterday on that trail. So I had to pivot. Oh, I don't know if you can tell I'm limping a little bit, but it's not too bad. It's just the back of my... Well, I'll tell you the story in a sec. I'm seeing a lot of ice, so I might put my spikes on, because this is actually slippery. Yeah. Give me a sec. I'm gonna whip out my spikes. Or am I? It's just we're very close to the edge and I'm like, oh, I didn't even bring my walking pole. Darn. Well, it should be okay. From what I've heard, the elevation isn't crazy on this part. It's just 7 miles there and back. But the bus should be running. But we'll see. Oh, this looks like a good spot. Hold on. Yeah. Wee. They saved me. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Are we back? One sec. I can't send the message. Oh, okay. Hey. Ah. All right. Just double check everything works. Oh, we had stone cam. There we go. All right. There. Oh, why is the camera looking at my hat? Or... So... Oh, it's so choppy. Okay. Yeah, the Starlink needs a little time to stabilize, but it'll be... Just a second, it'll be back properly. Hold on. Crap. I took off my... Unclipped my mic. Let's put it... There. Huge. Anyways, morning, folks. Hope everyone slept well and stuff. I certainly did. Although, well, let me give you the rundown. It was quite an eventful day. So, the walk back up from Skeleton Point, which I checked was about 3 or 4 miles, was brutal, to put it lightly. The elevation was crazy. I'm actually looking at this. Dude, it do go up. I don't think I'll do all 7 miles of this today. I can already feel the back of my leg calling to the wind. This is Dave Analog Horror. It really isn't. Did you fall in? No. I just had a minor slip. And I cut my fingers. My bottle broke. And I ran out of water. And so I started melting snow to drink. Ran out of electrolytes. And I really had to MacGyver a situation. This is crazy, by the way. Some of the holes we're walking by, I don't know if you've got the right view, but they're kind of crazy. We're basically, there's a point 2-3 miles away that I want to stop at for a little action, and then we keep going. Because my pack today honestly is heavier than yesterday, but I was expecting a flatter trail, but at least I'm quite prepared. And if it's uphill here, means it's downhill coming back. Go figure. But that should be really fun. Hence my spikes. Because a lot of this is slippery ice. Jeez, this incline's nuts. Look at this spot, holy. Wow. Oh, look, you can see the village. Is that where we started? It is. Jeez. That's where we were. Maybe just a few minutes, point down. A few minutes ago. Over that way. And yesterday, we were over that ridge in the wide open, that place where we got that 360 view. Apparently, That's one of the best spots in the whole canyon. So I'm comfortable not going back there. Because yeah, we saw crazy ideal spots. If you can see, I'm not sure if you'll pick it up. Down there's this nice little shaded camp area that I can just make out. Almost like a small little flat, like, encampment right there. It's so cool. The views here are wild. It's like a horror movie. It is, right? This is where you get your drone shot going by. Dude, do you see that building? I'm not sure. The one on the edge that could slide down the cliff? Isn't that crazy? But, okay. Let's get back on track. Need to keep chat open. Alright. I'm hoping the signal here is quite good too, because we're constantly near the top and not in the valley. So let's keep going up. So anyways, the injuries from yesterday, my legs were giving out because of lack of electrolytes and water. So I was like, you know what? I've kind of blitzed it. I had a mile or two left. And I took it slow for like 2 hours. Morning. Yeah. But as you can see, some people run this trail. It's 7 miles with this. I need to keep remembering the oxygen here is not the same as back home. Ooh. And I just got to watch for inclines. Keep my footing stable too. Because look at that. This is insane. Wait. You know, I think that's a trail. I see someone right down there. You may or may not be able to see them. If I stand still, maybe the signal will be clear enough, but I actually think that's where we were the other day. Yeah, because I can see the cave. Remember the cave we were at, that we went through? And then we went down? Oh my gosh, that's where we were. That's the elevation difference that we had. That's crazy. Because I remember that turning right there. We actually went further. That is such a long, that is the longest trail. Holy smokes. That's pretty wild. Well, good to know we, you know, it didn't feel far, but at least on elevation alone, it was kind of nuts. So, anyways, yesterday we went to the South Kaibab Trail, which is over to the east. We've done the Bright Angel one, which I'll just call our center, like home base. And today we're going off to the west of the canyon. On the inside, there's a road where cars, it was closed yesterday because of a fallen tree, but today cars can be driving in and out. So I thought, because I'm probably not going to be able to make it down to the fishing spot today, this is a good, like, low energy trek we could do just to try and stay active, but without aggravating my wound, without being too wild. And hopefully I can recover enough to find a place to fish. But I did speak to some people who said fishing this time, not super. The creek has good fishing, but I don't know if I'm permitted to fish there, which was a major bummer. And as much as I could catch and release, I just don't want to chance it. Ooh. Oh, and for any patient little sausages out there, the VODs of yesterday should be live, and a few other bits and bobs. So I hope those find you well. But yeah, are your calves all giant? They're so sore. The thing is, I never rested on the way up. I just kept going, and that made my thighs and calves spasm and pull. I didn't pull a muscle. Thank God, actually. If I did, it could have been really bad with how thirsty I was. But no, they're still a little sore today. In fact, my hips as well. But walkable, but not going down and up trails. So I opted for this path, hoping it was a bit more flat. Hence we're here today. And there's also a very emotional reason I wanted to do the hermit's path, at least. There's a few good stops, but I'll show you. I've been carrying something in my pack every day, just so it's always with me. But I have to shed weight if I'm going to make it up and down. So today I've got to say goodbye, which is a lot, but we'll get there. Is this what people want me to do when they say go touch grass? Yeah. Well, no, this is not just touch grass. This is like become one with grass. Hey, all right, we're at our first stop. Okay, there's a nice viewing area here, which means we're about 0.7 miles from the start. Each of these stops is give or take 3/4 of a mile away from the next. You can tell by the cars parked here too. So it's a much nicer trail, really. What do you say, chat? Do you want to go out to the edge? I think everything's wrapped up nicely on my pack. Should be safe. Far! That is a far moment, dude. Gosh. If I was a little less self-conscious, I would rip a far right on the edge. You know what I'm saying? Shoot your far. I'm scared. Nah, it's fine. Well, it's a little windy though. Don't be afraid. I am here. But golly. Take a look at that. All right, so let's take a look. Oh, this is Trail Overlook. So I hope you can make it out. We are here. This was the trail we did the other day. So we probably went around here because the rest house is 1.5 miles. And this is where we were supposed to go. So actually, this is where we were yesterday. And we got to Cedar Ridge. We maybe got to around here and then turned back. But today we're on this side. But this is where the fishing would be. But the river doesn't have any good fish. So they say there's a creek up here, but we can't get to that to fish. which is why I decided to scupper that. But there is a place called Dog Lake we can fish at, but this is... Oh, I see, or don't. I decided to rest today, so this is kind of close. Can we look at fishes? I don't know if there's any in the river. That's the issue. And my license isn't for all fish. There's some you can't catch, and I think with this time of year, they don't like you doing that. But let's head down to the overlook. Makes sense. Yeah, I thought about it, and one of the big things I wanted to actually talk about being out here was the conservation of the area. I was hoping to see some wildlife today, but we did not find any. I did stop by the Science Research Center. Not that there's much physics to be done here. It's mainly, honestly, there's a little bit actually. The topology of the area, there's lots of research that goes on, but probably not during the winter months because it's a lot. But have to attach a little note to your hook? No. But this is, I don't think this is the trail overlook, but you can very clearly make out down at the bottom. I don't actually think that's where the river, that's not the river or the creek. The river or the creek is inside, usually covered by mountains, but it's gorgeous. Let's head down to the trail overlook. But no, what I was saying about the wildlife here and the conservation efforts, I think there's actually, I don't know about how many, but there's some species of bird and things that are dying out here. I think that a guy told me the American condor is one of them. There's maybe 500 or 600 of them in the area. And you'd be lucky to spot one, but I think with the weather, they've not been forthcoming. FaceTime Ben so he can make fun of physics done. I don't need to. I've got my own physics degree. I think Ben has a master's though, but Ben might be live too. But yeah. I had a friend at uni actually who was doing physics to get into volcanology, volcanoes and stuff like that. And one of the places he wanted to go was the Grand Canyon because of the topology, and you know, there's no volcanoes here as far as I'm aware, but this is the kind of thing he'd love. He is almost a doctor in physics. Benji? He's one PhD away. Same as everybody. Yeah. No, I think Benji did a master's in physics. So he's very close to PhD, yeah. Oh, okay. Wowee. Well, this is the trail overlook. I don't know if this is crazy. I think I see a restroom right there. It's wild because I think, firstly, this camera is really great. It's really awesome. But I don't think there is a camera that could do justice to what you can see with your own eyes. Because for me, I don't know, I can see the trail. So that, oh my gosh. So this is just the windy part of the trail, right? Starting there, winds around, and then from then on it's straight, but it's like straight for miles all the way at the bottom. but I can track the trail all the way around, like I can see it and follow it with my finger all the way up. That is crazy, actually. And it disappears behind rocks at times, but I can see 3 people. I can actually see so many. I can see 5 walking, which is crazy because they are so far away. This is the kind of thing where, like, when I was in the army, I'm like, I could hit that shot. That's probably a kilometer. No, not a kilometer. Full distance, like down and out, 1K. Right? I could hit that. But with the wind, there's no way. There's no way. Far, dude. That's crazy. What a view. And you know, I'm not sure if I can see cars or mules out there. No shot. Put the weapon in my hands. Let me show you. Put the weapon in my hands. Let me prove. I know what I'm talking about. No wind? No, there is wind. I put the wind sock on the mic today and put it right under my voice. But we'll move on. So this was stop 1 of maybe 3 or 4. A real nice one. But there's more to see. These spikes are so loud. Hold on. Oh, heavy pack. Oh yeah, so chat, I want you to do the math on this, right? Because I do think, as slow as I am, there's good reason. And let me tell you why. Oh. I weighed myself before I left for this trip, and I was weighing like 230 pounds. And then, with the pack, fully packed, mind you, so it's a little less, it was 286 pounds walking. Then, so if we be generous and say 250 pounds yesterday, going down and up that trail, that is a monster on energy expend. Like, I thought about it. I'm a heavy guy, but then plus pack, the strain on my knees, the strain on my ankles and my shins. Ooh, chat, look, tracks. Or it's poop. I think that's elk. Hold on, yeah. Look. That's elk tracks. Looks like they were prancing around here. Oh, they went up that way. Oh no, look. So they're actually going this way. The elk went there. Isn't that cool? Deer? Yeah. I saw some yesterday. I've not been able to catch any on stream yet, but moving between places without the Starlink on, I caught a glimpse of some. He is Aragorn. Oh look, this might be that downed tree they were talking about. They may have moved the rest of it. So we'll walk around. I really hope we see some wildlife today. But on the topic of wildlife and conservation and all that, I think one of the best ways to help out is to just visit the Grand Canyon. It's super worth it. I'll be honest, a lot of stuff is expensive, here especially, but if you prepare like just a day trip or a hike, buy a pass, it's like $10. It's maybe more, but I highly recommend though. It's such a cool place. These lookouts are, oh, I can see people on the next one over there. So that's good. They don't look too far. Visiting national parks helps with everything. Just buy a pass and bring your own food. Yeah, super, super good. I would love to see, oop, more poop. They came by this way. But I would really love to see, and this is across the board, America's such a great place because there's so much space. These parks can actually be protected, unlike in England where there's no room, people want to expand way too much, so the national parks are weak, if I'm honest. We have a limited amount of space in some areas, but somewhere like this, the drive-in is so long, it takes miles, and if we can find a way to preserve, like, I don't know, the sanctity of nature, like, you know, look after the environment, stop the wildfires when we can. It'd be so nice to have like the North Rim open and give people time to, you know, come by, just take a week, stop at various places, have food, come in. It would be great. But it's certainly a really fun trip solo. I know I said friends would be nice, but that hike up yesterday was mentally really good for me. It was a struggle. It was hard, but I actually really enjoyed it. Chat is your friends. That's true. It's nice having someone to talk to. Are we not friends? No. For us to be friends, you need to defeat me in square combat. Or face me at least with honor. Then we can be friends. We're like cool acquaintances. You're like the coworker I like. Which is a lot, okay? I would be nice to you. On the chessboard? Nah, people would own me in chess. What's a game I could do well in? Chess is okay. If I took time to learn, I'd do chess. But, honestly, I combat sports. It's just intuitive to me. I'm sorry. If you can get me to tap in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, sack race, yo, that's a good one. If you can beat me in a sack race, are you good at wrestling? I've wrestled once and I won. It was in school. I wrestled quite a bit for that one. It was one lesson and I was unstoppable. Wow. Something about, I don't know, there's that ledge and there's a single tree standing, like just there. That's so wild. Life finds a way, dude. It is amazing. If there were no people, if there were no roads, if there was nothing else, all of this wildlife would be here without us. I think that's so awesome. nature always brings me back, you know? Like, wow. As magnificent as AI and physics and science is, the science behind nature, what it could do on its own, just by design, is out of this world. It's so crazy. Like, I don't know, millions of the way things evolved, the way like things were pushed to greater heights. I don't know. Whoa. Gets you thinking. Gotta give respect. Oh yeah, always. Nature is one of those things that it will humble you very quickly if you disrespect it too much. More elk tracks. Looks like they were headed quite far, but they were following the edge. I don't know if you can make it out. It looks like maybe a couple of them. I see 3 separate trails there, maybe 4 were coming by, with a small one right here. I don't know what these small, those are either like a fox or elk again. It's so weird seeing snow here. The snow is past now. It's so cool. Imagine, chat. This was like the last snowfall of the season. So we got to see snow, and now things are starting to warm up, and it'll be back to, you know, like spring getting to hot time again. Did you text your mum? I haven't today. It's Saturday, so I wanted to give her a break, and also the package I'm holding, I don't want my mum to see. And you'll know why in a bit. We're getting more winter weather out east. Oh really? Is that like East Coast or just like mid-east? I don't know what to call it. But I think this is stop number 2, chat. And people will drive out here, which is cheating, obviously, because walking is the real way to do it. It's a body. It's not. It's just, it might make my mum sad. And things are bad enough as is. But no, it's an actually quite a significant walk out here. Ooh. Dude, I'm not going near that edge. What do you mean? Nah, bro. We can go to the railing. Oregon was supposed to get hit with some of the snow, but it was just cold rain. I met people from Oregon this morning. An old elderly couple. They were really nice. They're headed off to Sedona. So say hi to your grandparents. Wowee. I could survive a fall here. Wait. No, okay, no. Are you getting all this? Like the downwards look? Oh, I think I can see some people on the trail all the way at the bottom again. That's wild. I'm hoping... See, oh, this is the thing too, chat. So now, this is like all stuff we've seen before. But now, as we're headed this way west, it's going to be uncharted. This is all now new views that we haven't seen. And you wouldn't get to see from anywhere else, because it's the west side. And all the other trails were on the east. So this lookout's very unique for that. Unknown, distant lands, far out. but it's quite incredible. And I'm not even sure. I know one of those places over there is the trail that we were on yesterday. I'm trying to think if that right there that we're looking at is I think it is. It might be Skeleton Point over there. It might be. I need to look at a map. But you know, I got my compass. So, that place where we stopped yesterday, I genuinely think, if you look at where the trails intersect, that, you see that big mound over there? That, and then leading down there is where we were yesterday. And then, because this trail goes up and then curves a little bit, sorry, it goes up and then curves, but that one is like straight. So the ranch and everything is like maybe there in that valley where those three low points intersect. Like it's crazy. I wish I brought binoculars, because like we could probably see people if we had them, or at least I could. I can't imagine doing that. I kind of want to. I highly recommend. At least to Skeleton Point and back in a day is doable. Especially if you don't, my advice, if you want to do day hikes, don't bring anything heavy. Just bring water and like a little bit of food, some electrolytes, super light. Because I had my whole streaming set up. I had my urn thing. I had like spare clothes, had a Starlink. It was a lot. Bring a car. So on this route I'm on, you can bring a car. For the one over there, no cars. No driving. Bring your lead boots. True. I would have changed my boots. These are like kind of heavy duty army boots. I've got gaiters and stuff, so they work for sand as well, but honestly they're just too heavy. Lightweight hiking boots are fine as long as you have like some spikes for sticking into the snow if you come when it's snowing. But if it's not snowing, if it's dry and there's no mud, honestly, like running shoes. I wish I brought those. There'd be no mud. Got to strap my computer to my back. I was very naive when I like planned this. I was like, yeah, the elevation isn't too crazy, right? I'll take my laptop with me and a portable generator, or like a portable big battery, and it'll give me like 2 days of charge for my laptop. So I'd be down in the canyon and I'd be able to stream. That is still a good idea, but the problem is getting up. The Bright Angel Trail is the 9-mile one, and it's a very gentle slope, but even that would probably take me 2 days with heavy equipment to get up. And to do that without injury, very, very not possible. Especially if you're me and you're already like 100 kilograms, you know? So much weight. Yeah. I've learnt that as much as all of my gear is really good if I didn't have to go up and down a lot of elevation. And the Grand Canyon is nothing but elevation. That's the whole thing of the place. But so if you were desperate to bring stuff down, you can also have mules take it up for you. So there's services they do where a mule can actually take you and your gear down and up to the very bottom of that South Kaibab trail that we did yesterday. It would cost maybe, like $400, but if it was like, if you were going to be down there for a while, you wanted to really live off the land, couple days, that would be kind of worth it. But the mules, like, I could go down and the mules could bring my stuff up. But the way I am now, I think it would take me too long to get up, and I would miss my hotel reservation. So that's the main reason I didn't go up today or go down today, was because I kind of blasted myself too hard yesterday, and I don't think I'm physically able to do the 9-mile trek up in like 6 hours, starting from dusk. I just didn't feel up for it. But once I train more, do a little bit of resting, maybe lose some weight. Like, I need to lose some of the muscle I'm carrying excessively, you know? These big bulging muscles. But yeah, maybe when I do some of that, I'll definitely retry going all the way down and maybe bring someone along. I think that would be really nice. Yeah, my grandparents did that because it's not physically possible. Yeah, a lot of older people doing stuff like that. But you know, there was a group I met. Actually, they were on stream briefly. The lady that ran it was very nice. They run this thing called Fit for Adventure, and it was like a group of a retired lady, some, you know, a bunch of people. They said they were from like Texas or something. But the Fit for Adventure thing, those guys are like tough. Because on my hike up, after I injured myself, I ran into them again, and they helped me on the way up. They like gave me some jerky, gave me these little tablets, and like something. They've done this hike a couple times, and old as they were like paced. They did really well. But Fit for Adventure, I might contact them to see what else they do, because it'd just be cool to like get around other trails. I think they're going to Sedona, but I gotta go to other national parks this year, because that's what my pass allows. Oh, look at this. Ecologically sensitive area. And definitely, I don't know how, but it looks like some group of fellows have gone through. That's cool. Did you use your American accent? Nah, they rumbled me right quick. Oh, but you know, one of them said I was the most handsome man on the trail, so, you know, a little flattery goes a long way. But they were lovely. A good group. Look, chat. It's like once in a blue moon a stranger will pay such a good compliment, okay? I don't know if you know this. Well, you don't, I guess. People don't flirt with me, okay? I look like Bane. I look like Bane sounds. I look like Bane feels, okay? And so, I don't get, oh, very handsome man, no. I get dead fish eyes, or, ugh, okay? So, I'll take my W, please. You don't look like Bane? You guys were literally saying schnoz, making fun of my nose yesterday. I don't blame you. You didn't know no better. I mean, let's see. Powell Point. Oh, half a mile away. How far in are we? Yeah, that doesn't help. Oh, here we go. Oh, wait, this is the place already? We're at Maricopa Point. Oh, okay. This place looked really good. Okay. This is the place. Did I see the bus? No, it was a car. Okay. Oh. So, I'll show you. This is the spot I picked out. Because I thought it looked nice. I can't quite remember. Now, there was supposed to be some kind of monument? I don't know. Show us? Oh, you'll see. It's gonna be so cool. Oh, we're above the little tree. There's more deer poop. What were they doing? Where were these elk going? I feel like a real hunter. We've been tracking them for miles. Hey, what's that building over there? Oh, no, chat. I think you see it. Across the way, over there. I should put my other hand over there. That's where we're headed. That's the place. This is, I think, maybe 1 or 2 stops just before. Could be Firewatch. More like Overwatch. You know what I'm saying? Because we're so high up, I'm watching over. I apologize. That rock right there, big deal. Huge deal. Giant deal. Rock of Ages. Oh, this is the one with all the pictures. Yeah. Man. I never thought this would be me. Oh, snap. Chat. The unknown lands. This is them. Whoa. Go to the edge. Where is this? This is Maricopa Point. And I'll give a nice little swivel. I see something down there. Right there. Looks like a fence. Or honestly, it looks like a mine or a cave. That's... I don't like caves. But I would go. I don't know if anyone sees this. See any condor nests? No. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what elevation a condor nest would be at, but I'd imagine it'd be like somewhere in the side of the mountain. But we do see secret caves. Many, in fact. And then we see, oh, whoa, that's trippy. I'm not afraid of heights, but like that vertigo feeling, you know, the like, wow, 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 wow. I just got that. Oh, the mic fell, sorry. Clipped, check. Whoa, chat! Do you see that? Oh my gosh. I don't know if it's picking it up. Do you see the big hole? Do you guys see that? Wait, I don't know if I can get a shot. I'm not going to risk my life for this. The mic fell into the canyon. Do you see the big hole? Holy smokes. That's a hole. That is a crazy hole. Which one? Oh, wait. I gotta. Let me see if I can just lift up the camera to give you a view, because it is actually insane. I think this is like this is unhinged. But look, hold on to this for dear life. There's a giant hole right there at the bottom. Do you see that? Oh my gosh. All right, careful. I'll reattach.
What'd you see?
There's a giant hole. I don't know. You have to kind of tip over the edge of it, but there's that huge hole right there.
Oh yeah, wow.
It looks incredible.
I wonder how deep it is.
Yeah.
You can see the bottom. You can see the snow in the bottom.
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't know, honey.
That's probably like 50 meters at least. Or would feet help? I don't know feet.
Look this way, you can see.
Oh.
No, you see, look down, you can see the snow at the bottom. See the white at the
Oh
bottom?
yeah.
There's snow down there.
That's pretty deep.
What do you have, Starlink on your back?
Yeah, that's right. I'm live streaming.
Wow.
Oh, that's
very
cool.
Yeah,
That's a
thank
great
you.
idea.
Thank you.
Wow, where are you from?
England.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long are you here for?
I'm here for a couple more days, but in America for like a couple more weeks.
Okay, good. How long
Yeah.
have you been here?
3 weeks?
Good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
There's a lot to see.
There is, especially in the Grand Canyon. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Sure is.
It is unbelievable. It is unbelievable. To
You
see
got
it like
your
this with the
cleats on.
snow is a treat.
Yeah.
It's a treat.
I think this is probably the last snow of the season too. It's warming up from here on,
It
hopefully.
is. Yeah.
So it's a real special view.
Uh-huh.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
A helicopter.
I hear one.
You hear it?
Oh, I think it sounds like it's just over that hill over there.
Yeah. You can see the river way down there.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, it's way down there. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a great lookout.
Wow. Well.
Especially because the sun is on those rocks.
Yeah. Well, it's lovely to meet you.
Yeah, take it easy.
Yeah.
Safe travel.
Have a good time. All right. Gonna reattach. Up. Up. Yeah. Let's go. Hold on, chat. I'll get you your shoulder mount back. Or I may have to take a sit to get it done properly. Actually, hold on. There we go. Hope nothing cut out. Yeah. There we go. Everything kosher, chat? We all still living? We're good? Nice. I don't know. For me, 37% battery? Oh, Okay, I may switch to the handheld then, and what I'll do is I won't tape it to myself today. I'll hold it in my hand while it charges. Maybe that's a good idea, because you know, when we get over to that stop, I'm gonna take it off anyway, so maybe that's a good time to put on the old handheld. So that'll be the plan. No, but I was saying, one of the things I'm really enjoying is speaking to people. Oddly enough, they're not that bad, these Americans, especially the people who come out here. Like, everyone's been pleasant. Some fella was telling me some jokes yesterday. We hit it off really well. It was super fun. To convert meters to feet, just triple the number. Ah, thank you. Social interactions can be nice when you can leave in under 10 seconds. That's true. Yeah, I can just say, I'll be off now. It's these elk again. Are these new? I think they went that way. Morning.
Good morning.
Morning. I think I'd really like to track down these elk. Only to see them. A lot of people just want to live life. Look, if they see me tracking, I don't think you've seen what I look like today, but I look like a hunter, okay? I'm wearing the hunter hat. I've got my Gojo glasses. I look ready. Oh, dude. You see that big Ford truck with like the back part you could sleep in? That's what I want. I just have my PC set up in the back, a couple solar panels. That'd be so dope. You got a nice hat on? Thank you. This was my Sahara Adventurous hat, and it's stuck with me. Ooh, my leg. Ooh, did I cramp? Nah. Oh, that's tight. Holy. Oh, my calves are really tight. Oh, let me slow down. Oh, you know, I should drink some water soon. I don't want to make the same mistake as yesterday. Like, it literally felt like steel. Like, it felt tough. Tree trunk, it was bad. Van life streamer? Here's the thing. I would still just stream video games. We would do Mon Hun with the boys. We'd do all the same stuff, but you'd know I was in a van somewhere. You know? Dude, the life of a nomad. The life of a hermit. That'd be dope. Englandoids often turn into jerky. Yeah, but I was trained by the Englandoids. But given the strength of my grandmother's Nigerian blood, my mother and father's stick-to-itiveness, and my very own genetic mutations that make me, well, superior. No. You can have a break. Guys. He's chewing. Do you see him? He's looking at us. We can't disturb him. He was here. Are there any more? Oh, so we don't approach. We'll just stay on the trail. Look at him. He's having a little break. Oh, I think he's sleepy. He's closing his eyes. All right. Well, I think it might be a she, actually. I think the males... There's another one. I see them. There's one there. And then there's one right there. Do you see him? We'll be off the trail. Oh, wow. That's awesome. You can take him. I know I could. Oh, there's another one in the shade. There's 3 of them. Oh my gosh, what a pleasant view. Is that a goat? It's an elk. I would love if they would follow me and like become my friends by choice, but they should stay wild. They were calm because they sensed my wildness. Go pet them? No, not allowed. The only way I would ever pet one is if it came right up to me and like headbutted my hand. It's highly against the rules. But see, as a fellow wild dweller, they were chill. They were just chilling, chewing. I'm so glad we saw them when he's on the elk. I got it. That's awesome. We may see them on the way back. But I knew they were close by. I said it. That's so cool. Okay, well that's one thing off the list, eh? Pretty cool. It's very quiet here. And the trail seems to disappear a little bit. There's more elk tracks. But it might be from those same guys we just walked past. Virgin rule follower versus the Chad take the baby elk into your car. Dude, there's not many elk. I need them to stay wild, breed, get stronger, and then face me when they're ready. Imagine taking a baby elk and not a fully grown one too. Pathetic. Your weakness is showing. But I didn't see any of them with horns. I saw one with horns the other day. It means that my prey, my quandary, is still out there. If you're cold, they're cold. I'm actually warm. Must be the hike, but I didn't wear a sweater today. It's in the pack. What was this? Who is this? Fresh mud. Went up this way. Chat, I think we're on the trail of Sasquatch. These tracks, they're elk. From the looks of it. Dude, I feel like a real dude. I see the shape of the track. I've seen enough different ones now to be able to tell the difference. I'm like a regular Joe Schmo. Bear Grylls. This is great though. Nah, he's a West Coaster. A regular hunter. Yeah. I was trained in Old Yarnum. That's why I'm able to survive out here. The lichens, they're all hiding right now. I haven't seen a single lichen type. Maybe a few small tracks here and there of fox-like creatures, but no real lichen boys. Oh, look at that big van. What I would do. Area closed. Extreme hazardous conditions. Okay. We're gonna keep on walking. But what is that way? I'm only looking. Oh, guys, I see a deer. It's not an elk, it's a deer in the closed area. Do you catch it? Hold on. I'm gonna stalk quietly. There's a few of them. Look, it's a whole family. Shh. They're grazing. Look. Quiet. I wasn't loud. Wow, those are actual deer. Not like the big elk before. Do a deer call? Chat. Alright, that was my best. They seem unbothered. I'm being quite loud and they don't seem to mind. Yeah, it looks like they've been walking through. Oh, that's a really nice view. I'm not going to cross the line, but that one's looking right at us. See? Are they black-tailed deer? Because of the black thing on the end of the tail? I just made that up. They might be white-tailed deer because most of it is white, but wow. You know, I've never been so close to animals, but not even a cow. The closest I've been, if there was a cow on the other side of the fence, that's it. Mule deer, okay. Looks like they're moving on. There's a big family of them over there, like 3, 4. And I think that's 6 total. That's so cool. Computer enhance. Next time, I want to upgrade my setup with a camera that has zoom and a big old lens, because that is awesome. Yeah. Blacktails are Pacific Northwest, mule deer are west, and whitetails are east. Cool. Thanks. Wow. I wasn't expecting to see deer, so that's a real big bonus. About to make this thing like the camera from free. That is the one thing. I wish I had like a better way to view the stream myself. But I mean, for a setup that works pretty much anywhere portably, this is really, really good. Seen a coyote yet? No. I hope so. But what are their habits like? Are they nocturnal? Are they like dusk hunters. I've heard howling, but I think that was just a dude. It's like we're familiar on your shoulder. Yeah. I thought of putting it on the chest. I thought of putting it on the head, but the shoulder view is like real nice. What I want to do, I'm gonna make a game, right, where I take the footage from these streams and then I overlay monsters that you have to click on to shoot. So it's like you're protecting me from little aliens. And then, if you lose the game, the stream ends. Shoulder view, yeah. The stabilization on the GoPro is pretty good. But to do that, I would need like a more mobile setup for OBS. Or I would need like a production team, really. I had an idea to have like someone at home help me on production. So I stream to their OBS and they stream everything and can handle like overlays and all that stuff. But in the end, I didn't have time. But next time, because I know how to program, I did a little programming of chat controls and chat bots. But maybe in future, if there's somewhere else to go, maybe we do the Sahara again, but it would be cool. SRT over bad connection, yeah. Okay, this is Powell Point. This is where we'll do a little sit down, a little drinking, a little chit-chatting. I hope there's a place to sit. I think this is the place with that big monument we saw. English countryside isn't bad. Honestly, maybe while I'm training for like my half marathons, we just do some streams where I'm running. That'll be fun. Oh, this is it, chat. Yeah, this is the place. Happy breathing stream. Oh, winding. It's winding. Okay, zip up a little bit. Okay. I need to check the map because I'm pretty sure Powell Point is halfway. Maybe a little less. Uh-huh. Very informative. My shoelaces have come undone, so we chose a good time to take a break. Let's get to the end. Wow. That is one monument. We can go up and read the thing. How cold is it? The sun makes it seem warm, but the wind and snow imply otherwise. I would say it's single digits in Celsius, but between 30 and 40 Fahrenheit is my best guess. It's not cold. For me, at least. It's getting warm. Oh. No drones allowed. Good to know. What is... Oh,
Christina and Lance.
Powell was a guy. Oh. Erected by the Congress of the United States to Major John Wesley Powell, first explorer of the Grand Canyon, who descended the river with his party in rowboats, traversing the gorge beneath this point August 17th, 1869, and again September 1st, 1872. Guys, he was trapped there for 3 years. That's crazy. No, I don't think he was, but that's cool. Oh, look, a bench. Here. I'm gonna go have a sit and re-admin. Oh. The shoelace situation is bad. Alright. Poor Wesley. 3 years. The valley floods? Oh, really? Dude, I'd love to see that. But like, be in the flood, you know what I mean? Here. This is our stop. Let me get the battery out. Or, yeah, you can look at the view, but we'll...
Beautiful. Yeah, it's very beautiful.
No, again.
Hiya.
It just keeps getting better.
Did you guys drive up?
Yes.
Ah, I see. That's how you beat me. Yeah.
Is it pretty icy on the trail?
Oh, you know what? It's great. I saw some deer
You did?
and some elk on the trail just up here between the 2 points.
Oh, wow.
So it's really cool.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
We thought about hiking it, but it looked kind of icy.
It is a little bit. That's why I've got some
Yeah.
traction just in case.
Yeah.
But it's great. It's really, really good.
Awesome.
Okay, cool.
Ah, have a good trip. Okay. Oh, it's the same. I didn't recognize them without their dog. Trying his best not to say anything out of pocket. Literally nothing I say could be bad, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're all friends. Let me switch to the handheld, or get the little battery thing out, and then I'll show you what I've been traversing with. Okay. So I will. There we go. Sorry, everyone. I'm just doing admin and getting this charged because the GoPro's been. Here we go. Oh snap, is that the right way? I don't think it is. And plug. There we go. There you go, Chet. There you go, in Chet. Now, so this is what I'm carrying. You can see my awesome rope technique. And the the little, in here is the little live streaming box, and it's connected with that. It's pretty nice. Then I can do this. Does this work? It does. Ain't that something? Okay, here. You can sit there, chat. Huh.
Do you want a picture?
I'm live streaming everything, so there should be many pictures. Thank you. I'm just gonna do my shoelaces. Sick. Bird? It's the blue bird. Look. Look how blue it is. Wow. Does anyone know what that thing is? Is it a blue jay? It's very curious, isn't it? Whoa. You're a little camera guy, aren't you? Oh wow. He's gone in the bushes. Was he stream sniping, the little guy? That's cute. That ain't a jay? Okay. Oh wow. He's on the other side of those bushes. I'm so glad we saw all the nature today. That's awesome. It's a scrub jay. Oh. Uh-oh. He's coming close. There he is. He's getting all close. I don't have any food, so hopefully it won't. Oh. Oh. It's looking down. Oh, oh no, I scared him.
We'll get out of here, so. Scare him back your way.
He's eyeing up the Starlink because it's white. Come on, man. Anyways, that was cool. Right, water and everything. It may be used to people. It probably is, but I'm trying to treat everything as though it's not. Can't believe you didn't pack a kilo of bird feed. Okay, so the weird part is I have a kilo of trail mix in my bag. So I don't know if birds can smell. If he can smell that, then he's coming for him, basically. But I'm gonna get my electrolytes and my my little box out. Okay. Can't quite see. One water. And here we go. Got my lime green electrolytes here. These taste awful. They're supposed to be lemon, but they're trash. Wait, chat. Want to get a clip? It's piss. It's piss. Okay, that's the one. The battery's at 10, is it? Oh, do I need to turn this thing on? Is it on now? I need to check. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. Stop. Twitch, no. Oh, it's okay. It's charging? Great. Oh well, let me get out my little thing. I'll show you guys one of the big incentives I've had to come to the Grand Canyon. I've been waiting for this for a really long time. As some of you may know, I've come alone, but I'm not truly alone. There's been someone with me the whole time. Here we go. Okay. Looky here, chat. Look what we got. Uh-oh. Just make sure. Yeah. It's been a really long trip, but we finally made it. We brought everyone along with us. Switch sides. So the sun's. I can't. You want it over here? I gotta move the pack. Hold on. Is my pack leaking? There's water on the ground. Oh, it might be from the snow. Okay. But I'll give you that. I'm not going. I don't think it's a curse to the canyon, is it? No. I remember. You know what though? For my older sister, she did say that when she died, she wanted her ashes scattered like in the ocean or something. I couldn't quite get the ocean. Couldn't quite get anywhere really, but this is an ocean away. So, you know, I've come pretty far. I've come pretty a long distance, I'd say. So it's yeah, it's been a really long trip. So hold on, I gotta unscrew the box. There's a screw underneath, so I just gotta do it carefully. So I'm hoping there's a few more people than I thought there would be, sadly. Okay. It's freeze dried. That's not bad. It's actually really good. Oh. Did stream die? Oh, the chat. We've also got some stickers. Um, I think there's a few more treats. Yeah, there was the ice cream sandwich. Um, did chat? There was the bit. The bit was destroyed by bad Wi-Fi. Hold on, let me reorient. Uh-oh. I know why. Oh. Can you do it again? Okay. Okay, we'll run it back. That's all right. We'll try a different one. I gotta move my stuff out the way too, in case anyone wants to sit. There we go. So inside our precious urn, I suppose after a lot of emotions was what is now a half-eaten and broken ice cream sandwich, some stickers, and used bandages. I don't. I was only talking about my sister because she mentioned, the but I I just used it to put stuff in for the trip. Is that you hold that all the way up here? Yeah, this has been in my pack every day, and I thought I would never get the chance to eat the ice cream sandwich, so I should at least eat it here? No? It's pretty good. It's freeze dried too, so the ice cream tastes like ice cream. You will be smoted. I didn't do anything wrong. It looks like an urn, sure, but okay, it is. It's an urn, yeah, but what if it what if it was just ice cream in there? I'm sorry. You got the wrong idea, okay? You can put anything in an urn. It doesn't have to be people's ashes, guys. I'm sorry. And everyone knows that too. Everyone here will agree with me. Can I just eat in peace, please? It is. Wait, let me show you. It is an ice cream sandwich. It's a full. I bought this from the Dick's Sporting Goods with a fishing rod. And it was so important that I put it in a safe place. That's what I did. Look at me now, enjoying my ice cream sandwich. Great. Nothing's better than this, you guys, okay? You know the way it works, chat? You have to turn off your self-consciousness switch, because I will be so honest. There are about 10 people who walked by and saw me open opened the thing with the ice cream sandwich, and a lot of them looked really disappointed. Because they heard me talking about my sister. Guys, my sister's ashes are buried in England. Well, you think I was going to dig them up to bring them here? Come on. Oh. Okay. That's one bottle of the electrolytes down. There's no trash cans here. The connection is so bad here. Oh. Oh, true. I should move the Starlink, get up and start schmoving again. But not before we take some pictures, right? Oh no. The wind's blowing my bottle away. Give me a sec. Look. And you're right, those people did see me do it twice. And they laughed even harder the second time, okay? Everyone loved it. It was a great bit. Oh, the tree cover? Yeah, okay.